Matras, you're still alive.
Are you trying to be funny? Of course I am. Though I did nearly have to change bodies. So here we are, a little clue.
Blackford's wives?
Are you shocked? Black Frost's polygamy is probably a reflection of his megalomania. The most powerful of them is called the Guardian. She is protecting the palace entry, and I fear she is in... You must first face the Creator, the Stalker, and then the Watcher, if you are to have it.
I've already beaten one of them. I can kill the others.
I don't doubt it, but this...
Is there a way of getting rid...
Probably. There are still a few red scribes around. Stupid. Did you know that before it became Black Fart's Folly, this place was originally a palace built by the elves, devoted entirely to theater and song?
I don't think that's gonna help me much.
Alas, what a dull world it has become. You know, the acoustics in there are quite...
Matras, do you...
My dear?
We need to talk.
What would you like? My boy?
I want to ask... Why are you still...
Well, you see, my dear, my curiosity... I should think those two reasons would be enough to allow me to be present for the end of the world, though obviously, your transformation is spectacular, and I can hardly wait. Know that if the world is not totally destroyed in the next few hours, but that you should fall...
I don't know if I should thank you for that. This Blackfoot...
It's entirely possible. But if I did... You see, at that time, I found the company of any and all living creatures quite... I had decided to move to an area as far away from anyone else as possible. As the desert climate tends to wear out my bodies faster, I lived there peacefully in my modest palace for some years, until there were a dozen apprentice sorcerers who called themselves the White Lords. Believe me, in those days, Lord was about the... On reflection, I should have slain them on the spot for having disturbed my peace and stolen some books from my archive. But I was rather bored, and their thefts intrigued me, and so I followed them. I picked up their trail in a city a few towns along. There were quite a few of them at the time, and the locals seemed to like them.
Are you talking about the ice?
Yes, of course. Though they weren't calling themselves that. I watched them for a while, but they were so ridiculous that I quickly grew bored of them. Clearly, managing to steal from my library had been the result.
And Blackfrost?
Doubtless he was one of them. A talentless conjurer who imagined himself a great... Of course, with the passing of time, and using my research, they finally managed to achieve their goal. If they're still the...
Did you know...
Yes, even though I almost didn't recognize her with all that clothing on. You may not believe it, but when she was a young...
How come you never said anything?
Oh, please. It would be a shame to spoil the delightful...
Talk to you. The concubine is keeping a pretty good watch over the wood.
There is no hope of defeating the Guardian while her fellow concubines still live. The slightest wound she received...
This place stinks of corruption.
That was my feeling as well. I suggest that we pursue our immediate objective. The atmosphere here is...
This place...
That...